Thank you very much. My friend Mary Lawrence Flynn decided long ago she would rather be known simply as ML, by those two initials, figuring, I guess, that others have done well being known by just two letters, GM, AP, good examples, RW Apple, DH Lawrence, J.K. Rowling. Again, however, tonight the Gracies have done a great thing by honoring my friend and colleague ML Flynn. Tonight you honor a woman who has put up with some horrible conditions in the commission of her job. She has been shot at, she has pulled so many all-nighters, and that's just in our newsroom. I say this without hesitation. Tom Brokaw could not have done what he did for 23 years. I could not have done what I've done in this job thus far without ML Flynn. And perhaps most importantly, it's important that you know there was a time when she was the only female face in a newsroom that is now majority female and run by a female executive producer. And take the following brief tour of the world with me. In China right now, where we're well into tomorrow, camera crews and a correspondent have already called in back home, as they have in Baghdad and London, and they've all talked to ML Flynn today. And I'm so happy to be able to report they will all talk to her again tomorrow and for many tomorrows after that. ML Flynn is one of the fixed stars in our constellation. For those around the world who are employed as journalists for NBC News, ML is the North Star. Put another way, she is part of the great beating heart of NBC News. While we're on the alphabet theme, let me say that as I bring her out to this stage, I would argue that over these past several decades, NBC would not be NBC without ML. Would you please welcome senior producer of NBC Nightly News and my friend, ML Flynn.
I'm one of those real people behind the scenes who, quite frankly, is very overwhelmed to be honored with such esteemed names like Maya Angelou and Hoda, Maria Bartiromo. I mean, it's just lovely. I'm here quite simply because I work with the best people in the business. Working at NBC News has been a privilege. I say that from my heart. They inspire me every day, whether it's from Brian, Alex Wallace, our first female executive producer, my friends Bob Epstein and Bob Windrum here from Nightly as well, all the way through the ranks of now, as Brian said, so many women on our show. I can honestly say when I started back on Nightly News, it was a boy's world, and I was in a kilt and Farrell sweaters, and all the men looked at me like, oh, look at this little girl. And so it's been a long journey, but when I go into our 2:30 meeting every afternoon, where we plan what's going to be in the show, it is a sea of women, bright and energetic and brilliant. And I also want to especially salute the foreign team that I work with. They are my inspiration every day for their commitment, passion, and creativity. And I just want to thank my parents for encouraging me to reach for my dreams. Thank you so much.